Happy Monday, everyone. It is coffee and questions time. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a very successful LTS on Saturday, and then I think I got it posted by early Sunday morning. I think I got it posted on YouTube. Got some great responses. Had a blast doing it. The Q&A is always my favorite. Just so much fun. I'm actually going to kind of review that a little bit for a couple different reasons, one of the questions. But first things first, we just hit, as of this morning, the 29th, we just hit 10,000 subscribers. So I just can't even tell you what for us, what a milestone that is. I mean, we're still a minuscule channel compared to some of the guys out there that get 1,000 a day. But anyway, we just hit 10,000. Thank you so much. We're so appreciative, and just I love you all. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching what we do, and hopefully we'll keep helping people and gaining more subscribers. But anyway, I'm just blown away. We finally hit 10,000. So and in regards to that, we talked about this on the LTS. So as a 10,000 subscriber celebration giveaway, we're giving away one of Gary V's books. This is one of my signed copies that I got. So sorry, I know I was just opening it up. It's still there. Easy there, Tiger. Anyway, so signed copy of Ask Gary V book. So here's how you qualify to win the book. Just comment on this video. Just leave us a comment, and then a week from today, on Monday, sometime early September, whatever that day is, we will randomly on camera pick a winner based on if you've commented on this video. So you've got a week to comment. So comment on this video and you will be entered into the drawing to win that book. And I've decided, international or not, I'll send it. Australia, Belgium, whoever, doesn't matter. Wherever you're at, I'm going to eat the cost of sending the book. So it's not just in the country here. So good luck to all of you. Leave us a comment and you're in. What else? Just get right into it. Yeah, just get into the questions. Okay, so first question. Roger Wilson. Sorry if you've answered this question before, but I didn't find it in your videos, which is sometimes hard to find because we've got so many videos now. What's the best way to do multicolored signs? Do you just tape it off? How do you keep it from bleeding into the surrounding wood? Well, Roger, good question. I actually did this on the LTS the other day. So if you guys watched Saturday's LTS live on Facebook, or if you watched don't
move it,
the LTS on the YouTube channel, either one, this is what I carved. This is actually the finished product of what I carved. So the way I went about that, in case you haven't seen that video yet, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. The way I went about that is we have a little layout template. I sprayed the template like this, then I carved it. Then the next process is I did just mask off, because I wanted that black line. If you, I'll hold that there. See the way that black line is around there? I needed to spray the...
Hold it down.
What?
Oh, you're
What's so funny? I'm covering up my head? Is that what you mean?
No. Go ahead.
I needed to spray the white, but I didn't want the white to get into where the black is. So I masked it off. Oh, those are the same. Huh? Oh no, that's what it looks like after I sprayed it white. Okay, you're focused in on there. So, and then you can't see it, but then what I did was I took the masking tape off and I taped off all of the white, and then I sprayed my black. If you watch the LTS for 8/27/16, I think, you'll see how I did that. So then I sprayed the black on the line and then pulled all the masking tape off and then sanded it off, and then I did my color with the Sharpies. Anyway, you'll see that. So that's the way I do it. if I want to blend colors together, then I basically just kind of feather one color into the next. Uh-oh, you're getting a little...
I'm learning this tripod. Bear
yeah, it's a
with
brand
me.
new tripod, so give Vicki some...
No smart remarks.
Cut her
about
some slack
this.
there about being on a
boat on an
or
ocean.
something. Yes. Yeah, that was
That
funny.
was funny.
That was funny. All right, so anyway, that's the way I do it. And then as far as the colors on here, I just did that with, there's no line there. I just did that with a Sharpie. I just colored the blue and then brought the red right up to it. So that's the way I do it. How do you get it from, and he says, how do you get it from bleeding into the surrounding wood? It was a little tricky here, but you just have to be careful, and that black line, that's why I like a black line around my outset stuff when I'm doing stuff like this. I could have made, and I should have made that a heavier black line. Then it would have been a little bit easier, but you can just go right to the edge, and as long as you don't go past that black line, you'll be good to go. So, hope that answers that.
I want to zoom in on those stars so that everybody can see that they actually are stars.
A friend of mine, I won't mention him by name, John, came by yesterday and he said, hey, I watched your video the other day, and he says, I don't know whether you were actually really carving stars or whether those were just dots or circles or whatever, but
They're stars.
so yes, they are stars. They're not all absolutely perfect stars, but they are stars, yes. So John was pleasantly surprised when I brought out the flag and showed him that they were in fact stars. So that was funny, but that's John. Dig that guy. Anyway, all right, so second question from Dana. Just curious as to whether or not you've tried drilling and plugging knots as opposed to using putty. Really good question, Dana. I don't drill and plug because I really don't have the plug bits in order to do that. What I normally do, and I'll show you some examples of, here's a knot in cedar, and this would be the face of my board. And if you look on the back side of this board, I know you're focused in, but I'm just going to flip it over. It doesn't show through on the back side, so the knot, it isn't loose. So that in that particular instance, I may just eliminate and not worry about it. I may mask it off so it doesn't get black down in it when I'm spraying my black, and then sand it off, and I'll be good to go. If I feel like I need to putty that, then I would putty it. Try and matching up the putty to the wood color or the knot color. Now on this one's a little bit different. This is some of that redwood that I use, and this would probably be the face of my board. Honestly, guys, I'm really particular when I pick out my boards at Lowe's or wherever I'm picking out my boards, and try to avoid them as much as I can. In this particular instance, the rest of the board, I think this was a 6-foot piece, and the rest of it was absolutely perfect for what I needed to do. So this is just a cutoff. I may use this at some point in time. Now, if you look at this knot, I don't know if you can see that, but it is loose. This knot, I don't know. This knot is loose. So this particular knot, this is just a cutoff. This will end up being a scrap piece, or if I have a short board to do, I'll do that. But
Turn it sideways.
This way?
There you go.
See, you can see that knot is loose. So in this particular case, I will just eliminate that part of the board, which is what I did. But the other reason that I eliminated this part of that board is if you look real close, there's some checks and cracks on the back side, which this would be the back side. So I guess to answer your question, I do not, although that's not a bad idea. I try to avoid the knots that that would give me any problems. I try to avoid that by just not picking that board. In this particular instance, like I say, the rest of the board was great, and I carved a big sign out of it. So I don't do that, but I don't have anything against that if that's the way you guys choose to do it. but there's quite a bit of labor in that, and especially in a 2-inch or an 1.5-inch thick board, it might be kind of difficult to do. So anyway, that's I don't have the tools to do that. I don't have the plug cutters to do that, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Just quite a bit of labor, more labor than I really want to do on something like that. I'll just avoid the knots altogether if it comes to that. All right, sign carvers of the day. These are both sign carvers that are their very first efforts, and I'm so impressed. John Saunders. I'm so impressed in both of these signs, especially for being first efforts. And that edge that John did around on this sign, you can see there's 2 rope handles, and that edge is done with a hammer. He literally just kind of pounded it with a hammer, and
That's cool.
yeah, really unique. Really, really unique. I like it, John. Great job. First carved sign, hard to believe. Just fantastic. I love it. And then here's one from another, again, I'm new to this and think your bits are definitely the advantage. Thank you. This is from Aubrey Hemingway. And kind of goes into several different things here. I was planning on an OG trim on the sign, but I got the background too close to the edge. Very common. That's really common to do. Also, you brand new sign carvers, you might want to think of leaving your cloud give yourself an inch, at least an inch, all the way around your sign, so you can do scallops or Roman OG or a deep bevel or whatever. So anyway, and I also need to start out with bigger letters, but let's show you the sign. But I think he did a great job on this sign. Very first sign. Terrific job, Aubrey. And you learned a lot. That's the thing. When you're early on, guys, well, I still learn all the time too. But early on, you learn at a really high rate. John probably won't do another sign, or excuse me, Aubrey probably won't do another sign and get as close to the edge as they did on this one. So that's a common thing, is you want a lot of that background, but sometimes you kind of runs in close to that edge. But fantastic job, you guys. Fantastic job for 2 very first signs. Very impressed. All right, so that is it. So today is the did you say the 29th? Yes. I think it is the 29th today. So Wednesday, Coffee and Questions, Wednesday will be the very final day that you can get your ticket to the seminars in October. It only leaves us a month. So Vicki has cut it off on Wednesday. That's the final day.
Final. No more after Wednesday.
That's it, because we have to order shirts. There's so many details that we've got to take care of. So we can't take any more attendees after Wednesday. So any last minute you guys want to get in, I think we still got 1 or 2 slots on the 5th. Mm-hmm. All the details on the seminars in October, October 5th, October 15th, October 18th. All the description, all the details are in the description below this video. And as well, if you have any questions, you can write. Vicki's email is here, as is mine, if you have any questions on it. But basically, it's $50 for an 8-hour class / hands-on seminar where we will work with you. We're keeping the groups to 12 or less. So hope you guys can make it, and we're really excited. We're only like a month away, so we're really excited about how those are going to turn out. So questions, comments, let us know. Thanks again for the 10,000 subscribers, guys. We can't do all this without you guys.
Yeah.
So
comment for the book.
Yeah, leave us a comment for getting in on this book. I'll mention it again on Wednesday too. So, but it has to be this video. So leave a comment on this video.
When is the cutoff?
The cutoff for that?
Comment, yeah. When are we going to do the drawing?
We're going to do it a week from today,
Monday
morning. So, you need to get your comment in by then, because we will do it on camera. We will pick the random. We've got a way to do that. It's going to be kind of cool. So, again, Thanks again to everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to click that little gear and get notifications so that you know when we put a new video out, which we'll be doing another one on Wednesday and then a newsletter on Friday. So have a great week, everybody. Make some sawdust. Hope everybody's the weather's starting to turn, starting to get a little colder. Not cold, it's still warm out here in the desert. Not warm enough, but it's still starting to get a little cooler in the morning. So everybody have a great week, and we will see you on Wednesday morning. Be happy, make some sawdust. Bye-bye.